All right, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakudash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shaman. This week's topic is going to be entitled, response to Adam 22, giving his wife to be harpooned by a porn star. And this is inspired by the title itself. I don't know, I'm on YouTube. DJ Academics to the video came into my feed. Adam 22, he's a famous podcaster. Um, Looks like an Edomite, could be a bugged out Jake, or a Jake raised up with some crazy ass Edomite conditions and think like them. But this is sick. Pretty much Adam 22, and we're gonna read the article. And we're gonna go into some scriptures. He gave his wife Lana the Plug, which she's an adult star, which he married and had kids with after about 7 years. And surely, soon as she got married, she only did scenes with him and other females, right? As soon as she got married, tied the knot, all of a sudden now, she wants to entertain other men. And out of all men, she chose this dude. This dude that be on Blacked. Blacked.com. Black.com is, again, pornography when Jake's black men dominate lighter, fair-skinned women. So that's what people are saying in the comments, like, this type of smile and grin and damn near showing the wisdom teeth. Smile is so big. She ain't had that in the honeymoon video with this dude. Anyways, Leviticus 19 and 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter. And you got guys that are doing that. This man is prostituting his wife. And here's the thing. They have kids together, man. The kids are gonna grow up. They're still young, like 2 years old, I believe. And then see what this madness that their parents went through, and it's gonna cause great shame and embarrassment. That's if we hear, Lord willing, we not. Lord willing, the Most High take us out of here, and hey, them kids will be spared that embarrassment. But reading on, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore. And look, at the end of the day, technically speaking, we're dealing with nothing but whores. If your woman is not a virgin and she dealt with another man before you that is still alive, it's whoredom. It's adultery. That's why the scripture says, this is a generation of nothing but adultery. Most of the women we sleep with, we have an intercourse, not sex. Because sex means to cut. You would cut a woman's hymen, she would bleed, and that bloody sheets, the parents will hold as a token to her virginity. Now, social media, Instagram, dating apps, pornography, the act of sex is very diluted, where it's like not a big deal. You could bump into a chick, she's 20 years old, already 30, 40 bodies, 50 bodies. Oh, I'm just trying to find the right one. And then you have the woman that's teaching their daughters to be in that mindset. Oh, just keep playing the field till you find the right guy. And this is the madness that's going on. It says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore. Hey, man, that's how come the scriptures tell you in the book of Ecclesiasticus how the father would lose sleep worrying about his daughter. You got to be on top of your kids in this society, man. Because everything is staring them to do wickedness. It says, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. And this is straight wickedness, man. This dude has no shame. He has no... Hey, look, man, you might say as a man, I don't care. Because he's an Edomite, I don't care. They have something called being a cuck, which is having your woman get plowed by another man while you watch. That's some Edomite shit. That's why the scriptures tell you the wicked are strange for the womb. But I guarantee you, once she deals with this Jake, as they say, once you go black, you never go back. So it's all but inevitable, man. And this dumbass married her with kids. Read this. From Vlad TV. Adam 22 wife, Lena the Plug, her first scene with a male adult film star. Not just any male adult film star. She going with the quote-unquote BBC giant, man. She ain't just gonna fuck no other dude. She wanted this Jake. She had an eye on this Jake for the longest. And especially, you have porn star friends. So when she get around with her porn star friends, And they saying the experience, this, that, he did this, he did that. She not thinking about her man, she thinking about this dude. And that's any woman, man. That's why you're not supposed to have no fucking... Your woman ain't supposed to have a bunch of friends that are whores, man. Because guess what? Or single. Guess what? They're going to influence her to start thinking things, man. You know? Here it is, she's in a good marriage. The man is good to her. But let's say, let's be unadulterated. Maybe the man ain't slanging that thing like that, right? But he's taking care of her. He's doing the right things by her. She gonna go to her friends now, her single friends. Yeah, he did this to me, that to me. That third leg got me fucking hiccups and shit. That's how deep it goes. And now her mind is wandering like, damn, her man don't do that. And that side of that adultery, see, it's a lot, it's like, this shows, this lesson's a bit graphic, but this is real life shit, man. This is real life shit. It's sad, it's vexing, but this is real life. Adam, it says in the thing now, Adam 22 from No Jumper has been opened about his involvement in the porn industry along with his wife, Lana the Plug. While the couple has performed in scenes together, including threesomes with other women, Lana has only been intimate with her husband. After years of only having Adam 22 as her male co-star, Lana revealed an upcoming scene with another man. Quote unquote, when you play the video, it says, "Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting today? It's finally happening," Lana said in social media. Let me actually play it. Let me play it so y'all can see it. Look at the grin. Look at the fucking wicked grin from both these demonic ass people. Look, watch.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Just like that. Just like that. Look, Adam, you ain't gonna compare to this fucking Jake, man. This nigga is a professional porn star. You just a nigga that was fucking your woman with some bitches. This nigga's a pro. He gonna do type of shit that's gonna fucking rock and change her world. You see, because sex for men and sex for women are completely different. You see? You ever heard the saying, you fucking and she's making love? Why? Because there's an emotional attachment to that. You think you just piping them down, but no, there's an emotional attachment to it, man. And it's very hard to unsee some shit like that. You see? But he says he's doing it for the money and they plug on the OnlyFans. This shit is madness. Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. And that's most cases, man. I'll say about 70% of men nowadays have ran into situations where their wife played the harlot. It's very hard to find women that don't want to spread their legs to other men. Because you have so many things coming against you as a man. You see, in the ancient world, things were separated, things were spread out. Women will be at home. Now, your woman is gonna be compared. That's a difference too, man. When woman has sex with another, she's gonna compare you to the next man. That's what's gonna happen. All right. She could have got with the dude on the football team or basketball team. He's 6'6". He dogged out crazy. Years later, she married you, but guess what? She's still thinking about that situation back in high school. Men don't think like that. So this is what's gonna happen, man. That's how come these women are harlots. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his hand, which that happened in Amos' time, but this is also happening now, all right? Going to the fact that our wives pretty much whores, right? And all hell is going to come to this place. You're going to die in this wicked land. The Most High is going to have to judge 2/3 of his people. You see? And as a man, you see, let's be real. A woman could get over a lot of times if you fuck another woman, right? A woman could get over that. They more like don't want you have no emotional attachment with other women. That's more them. But a man, if he loves a woman, if he truly loves a woman, he is super protective of that woman and don't want to share that woman. But this dude, he's a bugged out dude. And guess what? Scriptures tell you that how Jake really go after the ways of the heathen and follow their wickedness. Because guess what now? When he brought out the statement that he's going to have his wife deal with another man, a male adult star, you know what one of the Jake said on the podcast? Oh, that's growth. So that shows you how the wickedness of this world is crazy. Look, it's a fucking Jake doing it. It's a Jake that probably always wanted her any damn way. Because there's another clip of her on the interview thing, and it was asking who Shabbat is there, and everybody was pointing to Adam's wife. And this particular Jake took her and walked off for her, foreshadowing what was to come. So it said Leviticus 21:7, they shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither. So you're not supposed to wipe up no goddamn hoe, man. What are you doing wiping up a stripper, a social media influencer, an adult film star? If a chick want to put herself out there like that, then you are making you're setting yourself up for failure, man. Truly. You must have a very, very thorough vetting process for a woman you wish to commit to long term. And even when you vet, nothing is guaranteed, but at least protect yourself, man. So this guy digged his own grave. There's a lot of people that's gonna watch this. This is what they're trying to normalize, man. And it will become normalized. You're gonna see a bunch of men being okay sharing or being in an open relationship with one woman. This is the way society is headed. This is the way society is with hypergamy, with social media, all that. This is what's gonna happen, man. You're gonna see more and more men accepted sharing a woman. And you're gonna have women okay with sharing certain men. That's just how it's gonna go. Which it shouldn't be this way. It says they shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy. Neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his Lord. So the only way you're really supposed to be dealing with a woman that dealt with a man is if that man died. This is why the Lord has to come and give us mercy, because we're living in a society that is extremely, extremely just fucking wicked, man. It's sex like crazy. And women have far easier access to sex than men do. It's crazy because men are the one that want to have sex like crazy, but women are the one that have easy access to it. Why? Because men approach women for sex. Very seldom do a woman hit on you in some out an event trying to fuck you. No, it's the other way around. And guess what? The amount of options these women have, now they're gonna normalize. Yeah, I'm in a marriage, but I'm still getting dick down, girl. Yo, man, that shit is getting very common, man. And if you're a weak ass man, you're gonna accept it. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. This is why this is no good on no levels, right? All right, she gonna fuck this dude. She gonna compare, right? You know what's gonna come into her mind? Does this man truly love me because he's just letting me fuck other men? And now she's going to see it from an emotional standpoint, say, oh, it's not the sex, it's the fact you don't care that I'm fucking other men, and then leave his ass. She's going to use some sort of exit route to justify it in a way, because remember, women don't take accountability, to justify it in the fact that it's his fault. That's more than likely what's going to happen. Deuteronomy 23:17. There shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel, nor come on, man. Watch the BET Awards. Look at the people look at Lotto, Ice Spice, and the other chick, and look at their performances, man. Look what they're wearing. Look what they're doing. Bending over, shaking their ass. Everybody's just shaking their ass, if it's real or not. And guess who's seeing that? Minds that are very malleable, very impressionable minds. The so-called white man has destroyed our people through psychological warfare and his think tanks, man. The moment you make a nation of whores, your nation is done. That's how come them Ishmaelites over there in the Middle East, they ready to strap bombs on themselves and blow themselves up before they give up their 16-year-old virgins. They do that shit is not tolerated over there. The so-called Jew done hit everywhere, but he cannot get Ishmael to get into that shit. And Ishmael is gonna stand on their belief. You can't buy Ishmael out. You can't buy Ishmael out. Ishmael could be broke. You could say, here's $50 million, denounce the Prophet Muhammad. Ishmael is gonna tell you, fuck you. And that's what's gonna really cause this World War III thing to happen, because the state of Israel over there, them so-called Jews, they're influencing the whole world, but they cannot get Ishmael to budge because Ishmael is tied to his religion. Ishmael's gonna go to war, back with other allies. So this is what's happening. It says Deuteronomy 20:23 and 17, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. So you asshole, General Yohana talking about it's okay to do it in a butt. You're not supposed to put your rod in anyone's ass. We already know homosexuality is a sin, but you're not supposed to put your rod in a woman's ass, man. That's a fucking exit, not an entrance, man. You see? That's sodomy. Anal sex is sodomy. And the Lord is against that, man. And if you have any man telling you that it's okay to do that with your woman, he is off. The Lord is not working with that guy. Is a devil and a deceiver. Now I'm gonna close out with this scripture because this dude is doing this shit for money. Here, I don't know, man. This shit gotta be more than money to me, man. You guys gotta be a sick dude because you already got money. You're already rich. Telling you want a bigger bed. They both got money. But you know what? If she's only popping her husband, right? She got fans. They're doing a bunch of threesomes together, right? Which is also off, right? Guess what now? And I know there's no outright scriptures telling you about thou shalt not be a lesbian, but guess what? It's the way it was translated. When it says thou shalt not lie with mankind, that's talking about man and woman. All right? Because I know somebody might say that. Well, where's the scripture on lesbians? I don't see one in the Bible. It's the way it was translated, all right? It says 1 Timothy 6 and 10, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's the problem. Here it is, she's already making money, but her fans are bored. I'm bored of you fucking your husband. Yeah, these bitches are bad, but switch it up. It's boring. And guess what? She loves pornography. She's gonna listen to her what she want and her fans. And that's like the number one thing sought after. You know, the number one thing sought after in this industry is Jake dominating either white woman or whatever type of woman. Jake is gonna always be at the top of shit, you know? So that's what people want to see. And this bitch got a DJ Academic said now the honeymoon really begins. He's like, Adam, that honeymoon you had wasn't now her real honeymoon began. Look at that smile. She is happy as hell. See? It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's what these people have done, man. Giving up their morals. That's the true definition of selling your soul. Giving up your moral. You can't give me a fucking $100 million, $100 billion. You can't. There's no money in the world you could give me to have another man touch my fucking woman, man. You must be out your goddamn mind. There's no money. There's no money and there's nothing you could give me. That should be the mindset of every man. First of all, if you even doing porn with your woman out there, that already shows that like you're okay with other people seeing your woman, which is also off. You know? If you make a porn with your woman, you make a video with your woman, that should be for you and your privacy. That shouldn't be for nobody eyes but y'all. If y'all want to, you know. But if you want to put that out there to the world, that means you're okay with other men seeing your woman, man. And you bugged out in the head. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. See, and this is what happens, man. I wouldn't even say money, because the scriptures tell you money is a defense. The scripture even say money is the answer to all things. So if you love earning money, I'm not going to say that's wicked. You know, you like to earn your money and take care of it. There's nothing wicked about that. This is when it gets wicked. When you put the love of money over Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that's when shit get wicked. When you put love and money for the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that's the shit that's wicked, man. Alright? That's all we get on guys. We get on guys, hey man, you're working too damn much because, you know, Saturdays you gotta go out there, but you keep getting money and getting this, that first and career first. Nah, that's off now. But if a brother say, yo man, I like working. I like getting paid and taking care of my responsibilities. I ain't gonna, what we gonna curse you out for? It's in your nature as a man to want to provide for your family, right? But then when you start putting that before your how about Shimmy Shah, like this asshole is doing, breaking the law, statutes, and commandments for a bag, then that's off. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith. And that happened back then. Dudes falling out the truth left and right to pursue careers, get a money, some new get rich scheme or whatever. Guess what? The Lord ain't choose them. It says, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And that shit never works out, man. Because at the end of the day, you can't take these materialist things with you. When you pass First Timothy's, actually, let me go up 6 and 6, right? Wait, let me see. Because it tells you, like, you can't, when you die, you're not going to take none of this stuff with you, man. First Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain that we can carry nothing out. So, you can't take none of this stuff with you. So why even give up all your morals for something you can't take with you into the next life? You know what you can take with you in the next life is the spiritual things. The spiritual things you sow on the earth, that you take with you in the next life, because the scripture says your works, thy works do follow them. But the materialistic things, that shit gonna perish here on earth. You gonna come back and not even remember what you had. See? And that's what's gonna give them many sorrows, man. So, hey, this is a wicked ass place. What can you expect out of Babylon but more vexing shit? Hey, watch out. The next thing they're trying to do too is make bestiality normalized, man. That's another lesson I might have to dive into. You know, they're trying to make kids accept being furries, which furries are kids cosplaying as other animals. That's what this acceptance shit really is about, man. If you accept everything, you stand for nothing, and that's what they're trying to create, man. A society that really don't stand on nothing. You can just do whatever. You have to accept it. No judging, no judging. This place is wicked, man. The Lord's going to destroy it. Rightfully so. With that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rachak Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. And salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim, Zazakim, that do this thing that most truth and sincerity and death to this place, man. This wicked ass place. Shalom.